Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone's day been? Welcome back to some more streaming. Did I change it back to? It's been like that, man. When you were watching it, when it was working, it was like that. Right, let me just switch over to the main screen here. Oh. Right. It is. Uh, yeah, that is annoying. Just if not, I'm sorry, man. How you doing, Charlie? You alright, man? Oh, I actually need to quickly start my music up. I forgot to do that. Right. Let us head to Tuesday. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Steve Austin gets ripped. Wow. Who knew? How's Raw doing? Not great. Regal and Gunn. Gambler's contract's ending. Let's not let the gambler leave. Hang on, let me just turn. Is there a way I can turn freelancers off? I'll give it a go. Hang on, mate. So I've got to quickly edit someone. Uh, I know you want to see Just Too Phenomenal. I will try and fix it, man. Good. Yeah, I've done that. Just Too Phenomenal. Let me try and fix it quickly. I don't think I can do it while I'm streaming. I might be able to. I can't. Let me go to thingy. I'm sorry, man. I'll remember to do it for next time, but I just can't do it today. Just about. You're not gonna die, man. I'm not gonna do that, man. I'm sorry. How you doing, Leon? Right. Let's put that person. Who did we give the title to? I haven't done anything, man. I just started. So we got Low Key as champion, so Low Key needs to go on both brands. Oh, you'll be fine then. Snickers got bars will keep you alive. Right. So we're not gonna have. I don't think we'll have Low Key win all of his matches, but we'll have him win a few. Dun. Hi, Scratchy. Right. So storylines, yes, that's true. So Kurt, Kurt Hennig. Do 1 week that way. 55 defenses always pay for you. I think Kurt Hennig's on Thunder. Yeah, Kurt's on Thunder. Those people. Jeff Jarrett. Okay. Didn't we have a feud against them recently? Oh, that's fine. Uh, Gambler versus. Can't I do? Yeah, they do TEW 2020 now. Gambler versus Jeff versus Double J. And we're going to do the WCW World title between Eddie Guerrero and AJ Styles. Because I've already set that up. That's good. Oh, I need new. Oh no, that's all the feuds. I've set up all the feuds. Good. Right. Eric announces the card. Right. I need to check Eddie's stats. They're probably very, very good. His microphone's not very good, but that's fine. It's AJ's microphone, 70. Yep, he's stuck out in the wilderness until help comes. Oh yeah, we're keeping the women's Hugo. Alright, it's alright. Can't you just walk home, man? How far's your house? Can't be that far. Let's test out my interior and I want to accurate. See how good of a wrestler she is. Toyota. I'm walking while watching. Okay. Toyota says I want to beat beat Victoria again. Right. I am Toyota. Right, so what do you want to do with the Gambler and Jeff Jarrett, Leon? Let's run Brian Danielson and Lance Storm. Answer's gonna win after distraction finish on Brian Dennison from Ken Anderson. Met someone like halfway. What? You're just watching. I'll meet someone halfway. Okay. The gambler in a match against someone where he wins, then directly after have JJ hit him with a guitar. Okay. Sounds good. Right. We'll have the match now. Let's run the gambler versus Sean Watman. Have the gambler win. After the match, the gambler is in the ring when Double J hits him with a guitar. Oh yes, I will. Just took a bit odd walking bike back in gear while holding tight. Yeah, it's a bit odd. The gambler. Popularity. So his popularity is now 70 almost. So that's not bad. I think AJ's is almost our highest popularity in the company. Yeah. Let us run. I was in stats during the match. Oh, okay. I don't know. I need to have another match. Oh god. Oh no, let's have a tag match. Oh, we need a new tag feud, of course. We're gonna do the Hardy Boys versus Ducks and Sting. My day's been fine, man. Yeah, just relaxing, sleeping. Normal day. Yeah, we're gonna do the Hardy Boys versus Sting and Ducks. Forgot about that. Does sound like a good tag storyline. Right. Sting and Tyson Ducks. And Jeff and Matt Hardy. AJ comes, but not. AJ comes out and says, "Eddie, that attack was cowardice. I want to see what you can do in the ring tonight." In the ring. I think AJ Styles versus Eddie Guerrero. If it happened in real life, unfortunately we never got it not due to any problems of like companies. It's just because of what happened to Eddie Guerrero, which was very, very sad. Was only unhappy. Uh, After the match, AJ runs down and beats down Eddie with the title. Eddie Guerrero, AJ Styles, with selling and openness. Some of these matches need to be longer. Well, let's make that 25 minutes, see how that can go. And let's make that 25 minutes as well. Let's run the show. Alright. Actually, maybe not Eddie versus Hogan. Maybe Eddie versus Scott Hall. There we go. What's Eddie's... What's that? Sorry, what's Scott Hall's stamina? Oh, 79. That could probably go 20 minutes then. There we go. Let's run the show. Here we go. First show of the pay-per-view. Loki makes defense number 1, 63 there. X Promo got an 89. Miami Toyota and Akari Huyato got a 72. That's awesome. Toyota's Promo got an 89. Brian versus Lance Storm got a 79. The Gambler versus Sean Watman got a 78. The segment after got an 86, which is good. Jeff, Matt, Sting, and Dux got a 78. AJ Styles' promo got a 98. Eddie Guerrero versus Scott Hall getting a 75. Nice. And the main event, 87. Nice. 81. Not bad. Not bad at all. Toyota's putting AJ main event. Yeah, I love Miami Toyota. I wish she was still wrestling today. He's in it. She would do wonders in the women's division in any company right now. Triple H and Steve Austin got 100. 5-star match. Good. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate your opinion greatly. Who's not hot right now? Okay, who's hot right now? Toyota and AJ Styles. Wow. Right, it's the next show. Oh, by the way, Leon, the Gambler's contract was going to expire, and I made sure it didn't by taking him off freelancer. I've given him a nice new contract deal. Oh, he hasn't signed it yet. Did anyone else come in for him? No, I don't think so. We're waiting on contract negotiations, so I'm sure he'll be fine to pick up. Oh, God's sake. What do we do, guys? Gee, what was Kenny Omega doing at this time? Stern warning. Shell is annoyed. That's fine. I don't care. So how many times do you think we should have Low-Key defend his title, guys? For 1 a week until the pay-per-view. Okay. Actually, I could do with 2 matches on the pre-show. We have the talent. I love Shelton Benjamin. Right, Eric announces the card. Right, so what storylines do we have on this show? Oh, we need a Ric Flair storyline. Who should we go against Ric Flair, guys? I know we're going to book Ric Flair. Rick and Raven? I think Rick and Raven could work quite well for the TV title. Actually, you know what? This feud's done well, but I meant to end it and I forgot to do it. Right, so let's do WCW TV title, Ric Flair, Raven. This also means we can do the Flock versus the Horsemen as well. We could do Abyss, align with Raven. Jimmy Jacobs, aligned with Raven. James Mitchell, aligned with Raven. And then we've got Prince Devitt, aligned with Ric Flair. Oh, we've got Chris Harris, aligned with Prince Devitt. And we've got James Storm, aligned with Prince Devitt. And then we've got JJ J Dillon, aligned with Prince Devitt. That's awesome. Right. Well, that sets up that storyline. We're gonna have a women's match to open the show, though. Oh yeah, what do you want to do with Daphne, by the way, Leon? Because I know you wanted to put her into a feud into the thingy, but we don't have someone to join the Horsemen then. Let's have Beth Phoenix versus Victoria. So Victoria go over after botched interference on Beth by Miami Toyota, not Mark Jindrak. Right. She is with the Flock. Have matches with the most pop on Thunder. Yeah, who is the most? Who has the most pop on Thunder brand? Women's division wise. Aja does. Okay. Right. Uh, right. Let's have Raven cut. Raven comes out to say, Flair, you may have finished with Styles, but my flock want your horsemen. Let's go like the NWO feud again. I have to write everyone's name out. with Harry. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, Perry Saturn for the flock. Remember that. So the flock, Perry Saturn. Right. And then we can have a match. Let's run Biss and Jacobs versus a team on this. Let's have them against Brexit. And let's have a Biss win by. Actually, let's have a Biss win. Yeah. Flair. Oh, Flair comes out and says, Raven. Anybody see Tyson completely inability to rip his shirt on Dynamite? I know I didn't see it, but I heard ratings apparently bombed when Tyson was on screen. Flair comes out and says, Raven, my horseman can beat your flock. Let me show you my tag team. Ric Flair, Prince Devitt, Chris Harris, James Storm. And then Raven, Jimmy Jacobs, I only saw the highlights, and Abyss. Did you say team is Brexit? Yeah, it's Alex Shane and Doug Williams. Brexit. Have you not seen that team before, man? I thought you would have seen it. Let's have them take on Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. Machine Guns. And I'll just have. We're gonna have the Machine Guns win, but it's by disqualification. James Storm by Abyss. You didn't want the Empire. You said Brexit's a good name. Brexit means Brexit. That's true. What else can I do for this feud? So the two other people are okay. So let's have. Jacobs says he wants a match against against Debit. Yeah, if I could be asked to do that, I could do it. Oh. What is Jimmy Jacobs and Prince Devitt? Um, who's all right? Let's have Rick. No, then not have Rick. We've had Rick too much. Um, My God, what an amazing idea. If you're not British, you probably won't understand what's going on. If you're reading chat. On Thunder. Just have Raven. Raven says, I will defend my title in the main event, except against the Horseman. Let's run Raven versus Booker T, why not? Let's have Raven win. Storytelling. Oh, Booker, I don't care really. I could book it. I'll think about it, man. Right, let's run the show. Loki versus Frankie Zone got a 64. Sherma versus Super Crazy got a 59. X Promo got an 89. Victoria vs Beth Phoenix got a 54. Abyss Raven, Jimmy Jacobs and James Mitchell got a 68. Abyss and Jimmy Jacobs versus Brexit got a 70. Flair, Devitt, Chris Harris and James Storm got a 72. The Motor Machine Guns vs AMW got a 71. Jimmy Jacobs Promo got a 58. Jimmy Jacobs vs Prince Devitt got a 76. Ravens Promo got an 88. And Raven vs Booker T got a 75. Nice. Wow, that's one hell of a match. Right, Raven opinion. Oh, okay, I don't really care, Raven. I've also, ladies and gentlemen, here. Don't be jealous, Charlie. I know you're out in the wilderness right now, but I have a packet of Oreos that I'm gonna eat. Ugh. They're very nice Oreos. Whoa, Leon. You're not a fan of Oreos? They taste okay. What the hell? Oh, Judgment Day. I did. So the Big Show and Undertaker. Alright, hang on a second. Edge versus Scott Steiner was the main event of WWF Judgment Day. Good. Fair enough. Oh yeah, we're gonna bring up Johnny Cashmere as well. Ah, the Gambler. 10 years for the Gambler, ladies and gentlemen. He's not going anywhere. He's got a strong friendship with Dux. He's Ted DiBiase's protege, and he's dating Gillian Hall. What more could you want? And there he is. The Rock went to a no contest with the Big Show. Wow. What's China doing? What is Trish? We got Trish shortlisted. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, let's do Thunder. Nitro. Oh, beautiful Ted DiBiase, beautiful. 9,000 fans exposed, beautiful. So this is Loki's third title defense, I believe. Third title. Oh, what's the plan for the gamble this week? Leon. So I book an awesome women's match to open the show. Maybe just run Miami Toyota versus AJ Styles. I'm gonna run this match again. I'm gonna give it 20 minutes this time. Toyota. Right, Charlie has managed to not only write that all out, but also do it on the move. Ed who? That's true. Actually, yeah, I probably should save this for a pay-per-view. Actually, this will be the next. This will be the next women's feud. So I'm just gonna run Alexis Luray. Toyota can carry anyone to a good match. I just worried that she's gonna. Do you think she's far off retirement, guys? Like in this game. Toyota says Victoria. Nice. Toyota says Victoria. You got lucky. Oh, lucky last week. I will beat you. Right, storylines. Leon's coming up with the Gambler versus JJ. We're gonna have a tag match. Let's have the Hardy Boys. It's fine. I don't get monetized, so it's okay. The Gambler is hosting a backstage segment. He looks into the camera while playing blackjack. He talks about JJ hitting him. That was the last mistake he'll make, and you can bet on that. Oh, Leon, bringing back why we originally called him the Gambler. I think the fact is, once he started fighting the NWO, we completely forgot why we called him the Gambler. We're gonna have Chris Hero go over because it's outside interference. It's on Jeff Hardy from Sting. Trying to go back to that, yeah. Oh god, guys, we're gonna have another Jeff Hardy versus Sting match. Oh god, no. TNA Victory Road, no. All right, right, okay. The Gambler is backstage playing blackjack and says, JJ, hitting me will be the last mistake you ever, ever make. Last mistake you make. There we go. Should do you think Maria should be in this segment, Leon? We haven't used her in a while. Maria. Literally oh, sexy dealer. I also need to add her to the feud. Hang on. Maria. Sided with the gambler. Right, and then have Jeff have a match. Help is nearly here. You can do it, Charlie. 5 minutes away. You can do it, man. So who do you want to have a match against? Anyone. Let's do it against Chavo Guerrero. Have JJ have a match, and then the gambler costs him. Okay. So Chavo Guerrero wins. My bike gear is getting completely sanitized after sitting on this bench. Yeah, I would. I think I'd sanitize you if you were sitting on that bench. That sounds really odd. I'm sorry. Jeff Jarrett by the gambler. I don't care, Jeff. You're in the feud with a gambler. You should be happy. Right. Right. Ken Anderson says, sorry, Saz. I did. And it says Brian. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, let's move on. We're back to booking wrestling. It says Brian, I will and can beat you at the next pay-per-view. Brian Danielson. Is Ken Anderson any good at microphone? He's not bad at microphone. You know what? Microphone shouldn't be too bad for him. Let's do Ken Anderson versus Rob Van Dam. With Ken just straight winning, I think. Other storyline, right. AJ comes out to say, Eddie, you impressed me. Beating Scott like that? Wow. But you can't beat AJ Styles. Have we ever done, is a company ever run Sean Watman versus Eddie Guerrero? I want to say no. Some of these promos, I don't know why they're 8 minutes. I don't know why I set 8-minute promos. You could be great, but you can't. Happened in WCW. Oh. After the match, AJ attacks Eddie again with a steel chair. Like, I was thinking about this last night. Now, if Mr. Benoit's contract comes up, I like Benoit as the wrestler, but it's hard to try and book Benoit matches without making either jokes, which aren't very funny, or just like not being able to think about the thing. So I don't know if we should hire him if that came up. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I thought you guys said no. I'm happy to not do it. I just thought maybe. It's a big no from Leon. But anyway, let's run the show. Yeah, fair enough, man. So that's defense number 3 for Loki. Eric Bischoff got a 94. That was awesome. Toyota and Alexis Laray got a 72. Wow. I was going to say, Alexis really worked her ass off there. No, Toyota worked her ass off, getting almost an 80. Toyota got a 77. Hardy Boys and the Kings of Wrestling got an 81. Awesome. Jeff Hardy with a 90. Right, we're going to run Jeff versus... I think we can get Jeff to a main event talent. The Gamba and Maria segment got a 74. Nice. And Jeff Jarrett versus Chavo Guerrero Jr. got a 79. Awesome. Ken Anderson's promo got a 57. Ken Anderson versus Rob Van Dam got a 77. AJ Styles' promo got a 90. Eddie versus Watman got a 78. Oh, nice. And AJ and Eddie got a 91. Performance of AJ was fantastic. Awesome. Yeah. Like, I think I watched an interview that Paul Heyman did, like, on, like, you know, Beyond... Help is here. Good, Charlie. You know, what is it? Beyond the Ropes with the guy that used to be in What Culture? I don't remember his name. He did one with Heyman where some guy was just deciding to shout out, like, whenever like Heyman said Benoit's name, so like, yeah, that's my boy. I was like, yeah, Benoit was actually a bit of a dick, or he said it in a very different set of words that Heyman used. But Heyman was very truthful there. He even told us what the original, like, if ECW had gone on pay-per-view, he would have told us he told us some of the card matches. The main event would have been Benoit versus Eddie Guerrero for the ECW title. Kenny McIntosh, thank you, Charlie. The main event of the first ECW show would have been Chris Benoit versus Eddie Guerrero. So you, Fit Finlay, Tyson Ducks, Kenny McIntosh. Right, so we're gonna defend. So Loki's gonna defend his title one more time, and are we gonna have Loki defend it at the pay-per-view, or are we gonna have him lose it at the pay-per-view? All right, cool. That's right. Just tell her that I'm a voice in your head. I'm not actually real. Right. Eric announces the card. Decide at the pay-per-view. All right, man. Ah, okay. Right. I like starting the show off with a women's match. I think like our women's division, as I said, is the best women's division in the world in 2003. I think it's him. Ah. Well, I don't think I'm the same guy. So, or girl. I'm not, sexist. How against Catherine Waters? Why not? Let's have Victoria win. Oh, sorry. Victoria wins, and then we're gonna have a beatdown backstage with the attacker being Miami Toyota and the victim being Victoria. Just have it go 3 minutes. Awesome. That sets up that feud, which is the only other feud apart from this really contributed TV title storyline, which I'm gonna have to do like a bunch of segments for. Right. Raven cuts a promo on AMW saying just flares bitches. Oh, I would just have Raven in this segment. I guess we could just have Raven, and depending on who he like does a promo on, I can just have those in there. And then we're gonna have a beatdown backstage where Raven gets beaten down by the bitches. It's their new name. And then we're going to have a tag match. Adam Cole's been champion for 365 days. Is he the longest reigning NXT champion? No, that's Balor, isn't it? Is it Balor who's the longest reigning? I want to say Balor's the longest reigning, and then Cole must be the second longest. No, but Adam Cole is now. Awesome. I love Cole. I think I read a I read a thing recently, where like if Cole wasn't if this whole pandemic thing wouldn't have gone, Cole would have been like in a massive bidding war for different companies. Am I correct with that? I think someone was saying something about that. Kidman's gonna win after distraction finish on James Storm from Abyss. Flair comes out and says, "Abyss, let's dance." Ric Flair promo, ladies and gentlemen. I feel sorry for Britt Baker. Yeah, so do I. Yes. Oh, that's why I read it. Can Abyss go 20 minutes? I think so. Ric Flair wins with a botched interference on Abyss from Jimmy Jacobs. There we go. And then AJ comes out and says, "I want a match to show Eddie how how great I am." Who are we going to put AJ against? So for AJ versus... I want to try and run... Raven's already been taken out tonight. Let's run AJ Kurt Hennig. Why not? Miss me heaven and put me through hell. Should we get that 25 minutes? Right. I remember seeing Adam Cole win North American title. Oh, that ladder match. I was watching that show, and like nothing. WrestleMania just had nothing on that. It was awesome. Right, let's run the show. Low-key and Shelton Benjamin get a 66. Low-key makes defense number 4. There you go. Oh, you were in crowd. That was even better, man. Oh, of course you were there because you were at WrestleMania. What was it? 34? Was it? Eric's promo got a 94. Victoria Academy Morder's got a 53. Backstage segment got a 63. New Orleans, yeah. Raven's promo got a 64. That segment got a 79. That segment got an 86, which was good. Ric Flair's promo got a 90. Ric Flair and Abyss don't click. Okay. AJ's promo got a 91. And AJ versus Kurt Hennig getting an 80. Beautiful. It had 2 5-star matches. 2. WWE's never had that before. The opening match was a 5-star, and the main event was a 5-star. Fair enough, the main event was Ciampa versus Gargano. Yeah. Unfortunately, the best match on the card was... Actually, not unfortunately, it was a great match. Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Stephanie McMahon and Triple H was the best card on a best match on a WrestleMania card. including a card that had AJ Styles versus Nakamura. (2011), yeah. The Maniacs defeat the World Beaters. Tajiri now teaming with Sonny Saki, sorry. What did HEW do? 50? No. For New Orleans, yeah. Decisions. TNT wants a pay rise. Sure, man. Right, new month, guys. New talent. Here we go. New month, new talent. And probably new events as well. Last night's PP end of an era. I will try and set it up, man. It'll be hard, but I'll try. PJ James defeated Mark Mero to retain the PP International title. Right, let's see what new people we have. Let's check the emails first. Oh, Johnny Cashmere. I need to bring him up, don't I? Right. So it's June, and it is new workers. Right, if anyone recognises people on that list, tell me. I don't think I recognise anyone on that list. Tough enough. The only one I recognise is Chantel Taylor. Alright, we'll give her a go on developmental. And Rosa, you say? Hello, Rosa. You know what? I'll give her a developmental contract as well. Okay, cool. Let us go Tuesday. Another bit of a disappointing one, isn't it? When is Rollins debut? When does Rollins, Reigns, and Ambrose debut? It's not for a while, is it? How did Raw do? And you're smooth, Charlie, smooth. Linda Miles went to a no contest for Trish Stratus. What is this women's division now? Ambrose 2005. I think Reigns is probably the latest debut, right? Rollins 2005. Isn't Reigns like 20 something? It's 20 like 2009 or something. I want to say. So 2005, we're only 2 years away from Rollins and Ambrose debuting. It's going to be at least 2 years before we can beat WWE, I think. Right. So Loki is not going to defend his title till the pay-per-view. So Kenji Sagoda and Amazing Red, let's see what they can do. Right. What's the gamblers plan this week? Announces the card. The go home show is next week, so head down to his knees. just do what they please. With all this ice melting, you'd be the icebreaker for me. I'm joking. It's odd then. I'm not an 18-year-old. I'm not going to read the rest of that sentence. It's Toyota is one of the best female wrestlers in this mod, honestly. The four horsewomen of horsewoman. When did they debut? Over me. That's right. They don't debut for ages, do they? The four horsewomen. Toyota says Victoria will get her pretty face beaten in. Have the Gambler and JJ just brawl over the backstage area. Okay. Do you want that as in a freestyle segment, or do you just want a backstage brawl? Oh, that's amazing red. Freestyle. Okay. Over me. Get a better rating that way. I think that's how it works. Yeah, I honestly think it is. Right. Sting and Ducks say we want 1v1s tonight against the Hardy Boys. Dum, boom, boom, boom. Coaster, you got you wanted, you got you wanted, you got. So hard to see. You seen the latest Last Ride? I did. It was the one with it was DX versus the Brothers Destruction. Dun, 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 dun. The next one I am looking forward to. The next one is Goldberg and Taker. Looking forward to how that travesty went down. Right. The Gambler and JJ fight all over the backstage area before being pulled apart. Yep, just shows how much footage they had backstage stuff from like '98 when Kane had. Oh, that Kane picture! I saw Ross from Coldaholic. Son of a bitch nearly killed me. Yeah. That Kane picture is amazing. Right. I need a match against Bryan Danielson. For Bryan Danielson. Let's have Bryan Danielson versus Rhino. Wait, let's have Rhino go over after distraction finish on Bryan from Ken Anderson. Yeah, I'm not having it as a TV title match. Right. AJ comes out again saying, Eddie, no need to have a match tonight. I got it. Where did Ross have the pick? I think it was on his Twitter. I think he tweeted it on his Twitter. Six. Yep, I know. Alright. After the match, AJ is celebrating in the ring when Eddie comes in and low blows him. Looks more scary than the mask. Yeah, damn right he does. Right. Let's run the show. Kenji Skoda vs Amazing Red got a 58. X Promo got an 89. Toyota Gail Kim got a 68. Toyota got an 84. Sting and Ducks got a 77. Sting and Jeff Hardy have great chemistry. Yeah, I knew they did. 88. Matt and Ducks got a 80. Jeff and the Gambler got a 78. Brian and Rhino got a 82. AJ Styles got an 89. AJ and Scott Hall got an 81. And AJ and Eddie got a 79. Fun. WWF SmackDown. Scott Steiner defeated Shawn Michaels. Of course he did. Of course Scott Steiner defeated. Oh no, not Gilbert. I wanted to get him. Oh, Shabbat is back. Awesome. 13.13 TV rating. And Chantel. Kabat, like, don't go off and do some more thingy. Your enhancement talent, my friend. Let's go to the next show. Bring Stereo up and make him lose to Low-Key. What, and then do... What do with him, Leon? Then what do I do with him? And then just job him out. Alright. I can do that. Oh. Right. Right, where's Tajiri? Oh. Oh. Oh my god. You're an opener, Tajiri. You're an opener, it's the rules. Just type in Google Kane with mask, costume pops up on Google Images for £60, just like Kane, but Absolute can barely walk in and pay extra £20 for mask. Well, why would you do that? What is SoCal Val's microphone skills? Oh, only 47. Sad people, that's who pay it. Tajiri, you're going to lose to low-key. You don't piss off Leon, our head writer. Eric announces a card. Right. Start off with a women's match. We're gonna have Toyota actually have a women's match this week. So let's have against Meki Satomura, because that's an awesome matchup. Not head writer, just wanna be. You're a head writer, man. You're part of the gamblers table. Fit on Miami Toyota from Victoria. Right. Now I have to do this mess of a feud. How has this feud got an 81? You'd think it would be awful with the amount of people in it. Right. Ric Flair comes out and says, Raven, next Sunday, it's me versus you. Let's have him take on... Where's Jimmy Jacobs? Let's see if Jimmy Jacobs and Ric Flair have any good chemistry together. Raven comes out and accepts... Well, all can go in the ring. Raven and Rick is great at promos. It's true. Raven comes out and accepts Rick's challenge and says, my flock will take on your horsemen. Was there ever a Raven versus Ric Flair feud? There'd probably been a match between the two, I'd say. Maybe at some point. Outside interference. Interference on Raven from Prince Devitt. Alright, Raven. Raven wins. This is the first time ever. Devitt comes at... Oh. If Austin versus Steiner get 100... Yeah, if Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Scott Steiner can get 100, Ric Flair versus Raven can get 100. Devitt comes out and says, Abyss, you don't scare me. And I just have AJ running the main event. That's literally all I can do, which is awesome. AJ comes out and says, Eddie, you may have won the battle last night, but I will win this war. It's not exactly much of a war, is it, when I think about it? Why does that keep coming up on my screen? I want to run... Alright. I think Steiner did the maths for the Rays. Good God, tag teams. Steiner and Dave Emmett, the Math Masters. I think you've said that before, or something along those lines before. Let's see if this is a good match. I'd see it. There we go. Let's run the show. Tajiri and Loki got a 65. That's good. Eric's promo got an 88. Toyota and Meki Setamuro got a 73. Ric Flair got a 91. Flair versus Raven got an 84. That's pretty good. Sorry, Jimmy Jacobs. Good job, Jacobs. Raven got a 90. Raven and AMW got an 81. Prince Devitt got a 74. The match got an 81. AJ Styles' promo got an 87. AJ Styles for Billy Kidman getting an 81. It's not bad. Not bad at all. To re-sign. China. Should we pick up China, guys? What do we think? Actually, hang on a second. Nah. Nah. Okay. Also, we do have Sean. We have Sean Watman as well, so I'm sure things wouldn't go exactly the way you'd think. Oh, last night's New Japan Best of the Super Juniors. New match of the year. Well, if it's a New Japan Super Juniors, that doesn't surprise me. What main evented? What? Oh my god. Konji v Kenji Muto. Going 100. Awesome. What was the main event? Oh, tag match. Getting a 93. Wow, this is a very good New Japan show. No, well, it doesn't, does it? It's a New Japan show. HW Saturday Night got a 53. Their pay-per-view, on the other hand, 54. It's not bad. What the main event was? BT Gunn defeated Lionheart and Mike Thompson. Well, how did Big PP do? 57. Not bad. Rangers Oh my god, Steve Blackman, I'm so sorry. Have 28,000. That'll make you feel better. What the hell's that? Disco Machine title win. Johnny Cashman. Chijiro, I don't really mind that you have morale issues. Alright, this is the go home show week, guys. Pay-per-view this Sunday. Great American Bash. PP off Call of the Wild. How did that do? 54. What did this do? Oh, okay. How did Raw do? Oh, whoops. Raw only got an 88. It was made event by Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, and it only got an 88. What was the other shows? Oh, a pre-match interview between Bradshaw and Farouk. APW defeated Team Title with Brock Lesnar and... Guys, I know we stole, like, a lot of their talent, but we can't have broken them this badly, right? Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, what do we do, guys? Fine. It's a pretty behaviour. And he's happy at this action. Robin Nab's also pleased. Awesome. I will read that in a second. Have JJ have his segment saying how he's forgotten more about this business than the gambler will ever learn. Wow. What? You can try book a stay. I don't know how to do that. I would be up for doing that for like a big show like Starcade. We're probably at the point where we could do it. Yeah, we find him. We find him, man. Oh, Shibata's back. Right. Let's run him against... Let's run him against Loki. Loki's going to win. It's not going to be for the title, it's just Loki's going to win. Right. Eric announces the card. Dun, dun, dun. Right. Power Rangers RPM. He's going to pick a venue. Ah, okay. Let's try Jillian Hall out. That normal goes through, list, find one you want. Okay. Have a gambler in another segment saying after he's done with JJ, he might run off to create his own company or two as he won't be able to show his face in the big league again. Okay. Right. Toyota says, I will beat Victoria this Sunday again. False. Did. Let's run Brian Danielson versus... Actually, let's run Ken Anderson versus Rhino. And then we'll just have the same finish as we did last time. Go now, match. I catch up tomorrow with the stream like normal on YouTube. We'll be doing tomorrow or night off. I think tomorrow I'm having my night off, and then I'll be back on Sunday. So night off tomorrow, and then I'll be back on Sunday. So no stream tomorrows. Right. I will do this JJ segment now. JJ comes out to say, I have forgotten more about this business than the gambler will ever learn. Take care, man. You too, man. What you say? Is Jeff Jarrett on the microphone? I want to say yes. Yeah, should be fine. Should be. Yeah, he's not bad. Let's have Sting and Tyson Ducks take on Jay and Mark Briscoe. They're just gonna win normally. Sting's gonna win, and then we're gonna have an attack after the match. The Hardys attack with steel chairs. Jeff and Matt Hardy, Sting and Tyson Dirks. Right. Right. And then the Gambler is going to be backstage saying that. So the Gambler is backstage saying he is done with saying after he is done after I am done with JJ, he might, oh yeah, I get it now, might run off and make his own company and make his own company. There you go. And blah 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 blah. You know what he says. I wish I could write it all out. I just can't. To end it, say only way JJ has a chance to put it off. And the only way JJ has a chance to pull an ace, but the deck is rigged. I wish I could put that, man, but I can't because of the stupid limit on things you can put in. Right. But that's an awesome line. We'll use that later. Right. Other storylines I got a book. Just the main event now. Right. AJ comes out and says, Eddie, good luck on Sunday because you're stepping into the ring with a man that is with AJ Styles. AJ Styles versus... Oh, Jeff Hardy's already a main eventer. Oh, beautiful. I'd love to see an AJ Jeff Hardy feud in like WWE now. I think it'd be awesome. After the match, Eddie runs down and stares at AJ's title. And then at AJ. Out in TNA. Was he good in TNA? Both in Prime, yeah. Right, let's run the show. Shibata versus Loki have a great chemistry, got a 69. Eric's got a 87. Jillian Hall and Toyota got a 67. Toyota's promo got an 87. Ken Anderson versus Rhino got an 80, that's pretty good. Jeff Jarrett's promo got a 67. Briscoes versus Icons Unlimited got an 80, and the segment after got an 82. The Gambler had an 85, that's awesome. AJ's got a 92. The main event got a 79, and the segment after got a 91. Didn't Jeff have like a massive heel run in like TNA? Like they tried to do it in WWE and it never worked, but in like TNA it was actually good. Oh, Gene Oakland to retire. Oakland to retire. $13.51. Whereas heel run led to Victory Road. Ah. Well, up to Victory Road was it good? Wow, Stephen Douglas. Profile. Stephen Douglas. It was fine, okay. WWE CW Thunder tonight, and then we're on to the pay-per-view. Ooh. Alright, no locker room instance. Great Lakes, Peak Fest venue. 9,000 fans expected. Let's run Loki and Shelton Benjamin again. Eric. Oh. Eric announces the card. Right, let us start off with a women's match to start the show. So let's run Victoria. And let's run... Let's see what she can do against Aja Kong. I like Aja Kong as well. Victoria's going to go over. After the match, Victoria is in the ring when Toyota runs down and a stare down happens. Victoria, Miami Toyota. There we go. Now setting up this godforsaken TV title feud. Jesus. Let's have Chris Harris, and Abyss take each other on. Give that 15 minutes. Have Abyss go over, and then have James Storm versus Jimmy Jacobs. Give that 15 minutes. Have James Storm go over. Raven comes out to say, Devitt, I want to battle you tonight. In a Pokemon match, no. That'd be an amazing segment. Why has no one thought of doing that? Oh. Let's have 25 minutes of magic here. Doing like a Pokemon battle backstage between two wrestlers. Be a great segment for R-Truth. After the match, Raven gets attacked by Flair and the Horsemen before the Flock and Horsemen have a brawl. Horseman brawl. There you go, 8 minutes. So let's have Raven, Jimmy Jacobs, Abyss, and There's 4 people in this feud, isn't there? Ric Flair, Prince Devitt, Chris Harris, and James Storm. Yes! There you go. Now, it may seem... Look, if you think about it, guys, this is unfair, right? But guess who's debuting at the pay-per-view as part of the flock? That's right, it's Perry Saturn. AJ comes out and says, I need a warm-up match tonight. AJ Styles. It's against DDP. They've had some good matches in the past. Give it 15. Have AJ go over. And then we can have that segment go 4 minutes long. Right, let's run the show. Last show before the pay-per-view. Loki and Shelton Benjamin got a 66. Eric's promo got an 89. Victoria and Idra got a 65, and segment after got a 70. Chris Harris and Abyss got a 71. James Storm and Jimmy Jacobs got a 69. Raven's promo got a 79. Prince Devitt and Raven got a 75. The Big Brawl got an 81. AJ Styles got an 85. AJ Styles and Diamond Dallas Page got an 80. AJ was off his game. It's fine. Hope he's not off his game on Friday. On Sunday, sorry. Right, so pay-per-view time, guys. You know how it works. I say matches, and you tell me who should win them. T rating, low key, I don't care. Tajiri wants a pay rise. What do we say, Leon? To Tajiri's pay rise. Give him yet. Alright. On Sunday, here we go. Right. Not bad. Oh. Pay-per-view time. Bash at the Beach. Right. Pick best venue. 18,000 fans expected. We are almost... Oh, we're actually over the capacity. Oh, no, we're not. That is the capacity of that area. Where is the one? So, MI... Lewis Arena. 21,000. That's not bad. We got 820. That's not bad, to be honest. 18,000. Right, so we're going to start the night off with our 10-man pre-show battle royale. Amazing Red, Frankie Zion, Kabashi, Kenji, Low-Key, Shelton Benjamin, Super Crazy, TJ Wilson, TNT, Air Paris, and Bobby Roode. Or just Air Paris. Right. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first choice of the night. Should Low-Key win the title, keep the title, and get a shot at a mid-card title? Or should someone else take it off of him? Keep it. Low-Key to win. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Low-Key will win the WWE CW Pathway Championship keeping it in for a 5th defense. Right. Eric announces the card with the main event. Eddie versus AJ. Has Eddie versus AJ Styles ever happened? I want to say no. Actually, I definitely want to say no. Yeah, that's never happened. Right, we're going to start off the night with a big match. For the tag titles, it is Sting and Tyson Ducks taking on Jeff and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys. It's going to be a 25-minute classic for the tag championships. Who's going over? Leon says icons. Bam, bam. If no one else is going to vote, it looks like the icons are going over. Sting picking up the win. Our next match is for the women's title. This will be the end of the feud because I know I have a feud in my next. It'll be Victoria taking on Miami Toyota. Who is going over in this one? I could have this go 18 minutes. I think Toyota could carry it to a good match. Miami Toyota or Victoria? Double vote for Toyota. Miami Toyota going over. We're gonna have a feud with that new woman. I can't remember her name. Sorry. Leon suggested her, so it must be good. Right, we're gonna have the next match is gonna be so the true ace. Yeah, it is gonna be a 3-on-3. It will be Abyss, Jimmy Jacobs, and the debuting Perry Saturn taking on Chris Harris, James Storm, and Prince Devitt. The Flock versus the Horsemen, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going over? Remember, we're also having Raven versus Ric Flair later in the night. Leon says the Flock. I'm guessing if you say the Flock, you want Perry Saturn to go over to pick up the win. Yeah. Alright, I think I'll give it a couple more seconds. Perry Saturn is going over. I had to add him to the feud. Perry Saturn added to the feud, siding with Raven. Right. And our next match, straight after that, will be Raven versus Ric Flair for the TV title. I'm going to give this 25 minutes. Who is going over in this one, ladies and gentlemen? Raven or Ric Flair? A draw. A DQ fit? What kind of double DQ? Okay. After what? Interference from the or just because they can't beat each other. It's fine, Flair. I know you're extremely unhappy, but it's fine. I'll just give you some money. Right, our next match is for the title, another title match. It is Ken Anderson versus Bryan Danielson. Will Bryan Danielson finally break the curse of being on the pre-show to win the US Championship? Just both side the then brawl after. Okay. I have a brawl. I'll set up a brawl afterwards. So Bryan Danielson versus Ken Anderson. Will Ken Anderson finally break the mold? Bryan. Ah, and this will be the end of the feud as well, because we're gonna have a new feud for the title. So the end of the US title feud. Ken Anderson, you will get your shot again, my friend. The whole point of the thing is to get him up the card, isn't it? It's not really to have them win, right? After the match, Raven and Rick keep brawling. There you go. Yeah, okay. He can be the only two-time winner of the Pathway Championship. Ric Flair versus Raven. Right, so the main event is AJ Styles' entrance. This is what defines his career. It's true. God, I hope this match is insane. Eddie Guerrero versus AJ Styles for the world title. I'm gonna have it go 40 minutes. Fuck it. For the world championship. Who would like to? All right. Who could go over in this one, guys? Who would you like to see go over? AJ. Eddie's former WWE guy. He loses his first title match. It's true. And it gives it more of a story, to be fair. Eddie's stamina, I just want to check, is 98. Yeah, they could go a 60-minute match if they wanted to. They could probably go a 90-minute Iron Man match. I'm thinking about doing it. And that is our show, ladies and gentlemen. Is everyone ready for this show? This is a fantastic card. Oh, the Gambler, of course. How could I forget? I'm so sorry. So, the Gambler versus Jeff. I want to be fired. Fire me, Leon. I'm sorry. All right, how's it going down, my friend? Oh God, I feel so bad. I know. I'm sorry. Don't leave, Leon. I need you. 23-minute match. All right. Who goes over? The Gambler win with cheap finish. Gambler wins with a. Is cheap finish an option? Is it tainted win? Yeah. With that, so cheap win. Okay. Is it a DQ finish then? Actually, no, the Gambler would lose then. All right, cool. There you go. Save the match. Right. This is the card, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just run you through this card because I think it's amazing. Icons Unlimited versus the Hardy Boys. Victoria versus Toyota. The Flock versus the Horsemen. Raven versus Ric Flair. Ken Anderson versus Bryan Danielson. The Gambler versus Jeff Jarrett. And Eddie Guerrero versus AJ Styles. That's an NXT card right there. Apart from, you know, the obvious matches that aren't NXT. Hits Jada with his own. Makes sense. Right, they're ready to run this damn show. God, I hope that main event's good. Please, AJ Styles and Eddie Guerrero have chemistry together. Right, here we go. 63. Low-key makes defense number 5 of his title. Awesome. They can get the most eliminations. Awesome as well. X promo got an 88. It's a good start. Ah. Icons Limited versus the Hardy Boys getting an 80. Awesome. Victoria versus Miami Toyota got a 75. That's good. Toyota's just the best, isn't she? Wow, the Flock versus the Horseman getting a 79 there. Awesome. Raven versus Ric Flair got an 81 with a double DQ. Ric Flair and Raven got a 92 following a backstage sort of more brawling. Canonson versus Bryan Danielson getting a 77. That's pretty good. The Gambler versus Jeff Jarrett also getting a 77. AJ Styles getting a 93 there. And the main event also getting a 93. That's awesome. AJ Styles defeated Eddie Guerrero in 39-33 by pinfall with Stars Clash. AJ makes defense number 17. 93 show. Can't, yeah, praise for a great performance. AJ Styles, praised for a great performance. And Miami Toyota, also praised for a great performance. Awesome. Oh, whoa. WWE has expanded. The popular promotion has recently grown to an even greater performance, and it's heavily rumored that they are about to splash out and bring in some brand new talent to consolidate their position. There are also reports that there's several new target markets there. What does this mean, guys? Is this a good thing? Next level. Oh, rise to national size. Enter. Alright, enter warming stage. So enter the 1 month warming up period. After achieving, once this month is up, the company will be eligible for national battles. The Monday Night Wars are back. Awesome. 14.42 TV rating. Definitely is fine. Hogan, I don't really care. Do we have enough star power to take on WWE? I think we do. We're at 100 prestige. We could take on WWE, surely. How do we check? National battles. Alright, oh, Company Wars. Company Wars. Okay, so we're second rated on importance. Influence, we're second. Go or not yet. Okay, so we're second in the USA. Alright. So that means we're on the rise. We're ready to be fighting with WWE. It was Eddie Guerrero. Right, now I did see down here in the national battles. So in the USA, because we would get score of 3,767, and WWE have a draw of 4,300. Okay, we are losing. we don't really have the. Why isn't like AJ on there? Do they just not have the popularity? AJ Styles' popularity is currently 91. Art Rock and Austin and Game Breakers, yeah. But okay, right. When does Austin leave WWE? It's soon, right? Austin leaves WWE soon. Stone. Oh, it's Steve Austin, isn't it? He's only got he's got 270 days left on his contract. All right. We know Rock will be going. What year was SummerSlam? What year was? Check the Rock. Rock's surely off soon. Rock's got 1,000 days left on his contract, but he goes to film movies as well. To be fair, so the game is different though. Yeah, but Austin leaving is still a Austin leaving is still like a scheduled event, right? Yeah, well, this is the end of the stream, but thank you everyone for joining. Hope everyone has a good rest of their evening. Not streaming tomorrow, back on Sunday for more TEW. Hope everyone had a nice time today, and we have a lot of things to look forward to in the future. Have a good evening, and I will see you on Saturday.